adventurers, welcome to another video. I am working Weho Pride and it is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So today is Friday, May 30th. And tonight is actually kind of like a pre-party. It's like a free night, but you have to register online. And right now it's sold out, so it's like a wait list. Basically, Out Loud is the organization that puts on like the Pride Festival. But it's kind of like the whole area is Pride. So there's like a Pride street fair that's free for everyone. And then Saturday and Sunday, the main stage and also like the little like DJ area are ticketed events. So then that section's blocked off for Saturday and Sunday. But tonight it's free for everybody. There's one stage, the main stage, and they're doing like a lip sync battle, and then they have other performers going on tonight, but it doesn't start until 6. So I'm also doing my orientation and like setup and everything today. So I have to be there around 3. So it should be a pretty short day. Today is also gonna be the hottest day. So I am glad it's gonna be shorter. I'm currently battling something. I woke up on Wednesday morning looking like this. And I don't know why. So my face is still, I have like, so my eye was swollen, but then I also have these like, you can tell, especially with makeup on now, all this like rash thing going on, and it's been this way for like a few days now, and I really shouldn't be wearing makeup, but I'm just doing like the lightest layering, and I'm doing it with my fingers, so I'm not like cross-contaminating anything, but I have no idea what it's from. And every morning I've woken up since Wednesday, my eye has been only this eye has been a little swollen, and I have this rash on mostly this side of my face, but also like a little bit on this side. So I don't know, and like everything that I've read is that, you know, it's probably from something that I put my face on. So I'm wondering if it's my new pillowcases or like, I don't know really. That's pretty much it. I did have this like new scrub that I was trying out, but it didn't happen immediately. So it would have been like a few days for it to kick in, which I mean is possible, but also doesn't really make sense. So I don't know, I'm really confused. So basically I am sleeping on a different pillowcase now, and I also stopped all of my skincare. So I've just been rinsing my face off with water, which is just like really, it feels weird to do that. And I'm not gonna be doing any makeup around my eyes, which just looks weird. Like, I'm gonna have to keep on my sunglasses like all night and day. But yeah, it sucks because it's Pride and I want to do like fun makeup and stuff, but I can't because I don't want to end up messing myself up more. I'm hoping this doesn't even, oh my god, it looks so bad. I don't want to go to the doctor yet because I don't want to pay like $50 for them to be like, yup, it's allergies, just keep taking antihistamines, which I have been doing. And then I've also read that if it is like a contact allergy, that it can take like a while for it to go away. Okay, it's fine. No one cares about you. No one's looking at you. It's fine. No one's gonna notice. It's what I'm going to tell myself. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep trying to get ready and then head down to Hollywood in a little bit. I'm excited. I did a video a long time ago about Weho Pride, so I will link that. And I figured it's probably time for another update, and then also seeing how it is working behind the scenes. I'm doing ADA this weekend, so we have platforms at the stages, and tonight my schedule is pretty much just on the stage the entire night, so that'll be cool. I get to watch all the performances. Good morning, it is day 2. Last night was actually pretty chill. It did get pretty full at the main stage, but I was posted up there all night and it was fun watching all the performances. And so today is the main start where there's going to be the street fair and everything like that. So we're getting there at 12 today and it goes until midnight. And I'm on the main stage for the first part of the day, and then I'm doing the registration part afterwards. And it's kind of set up weird, so we're sharing a tent area with guest services. So we'll see how that goes. It's a pretty small area. The ticketed part of the area is pretty small, but the stages are very cute. VIP is kind of small too. And then there's a strip in between the stages where it's a bunch of food booths and trucks and whatnot. And I didn't really see that many activations. McDonald's had their truck there, and then they also had these swings and stuff, but they weren't open last night. Last night was kind of just the soft opening, or the pre-party, like I said before. So it wasn't all full out. Everyone wasn't set up completely. So we'll see how it looks today. And then I'm probably gonna try to wander out a little bit to see what the street fair is all about. But it is gonna be really hot again today, which I'm not excited about. So I don't know, I might try to just not move. Tonight's headliner is it? Tonight is Lizzo. Yeah, tonight's headliner is Lizzo. My face is I can tell that it's getting better, but I understand that it doesn't look a lot better. But a lot of the rash has kind of gone down on this side. It still looks really bad. I wasn't swollen when I woke up this morning, so that is an improvement as well. All right, I guess that's it for now. There really isn't much to report. I'm excited to wander around and see the street fair, because that's where all the vendors are and the activations and stuff. So hopefully I can run around and get some cool freebies and whatnot. Good morning. Day 3, last day. It's actually the 1st of June, so officially Pride Month. Today is the main Pride Parade, and that starts at noon. So I might head out and just catch a little bit of the parade. Yesterday I walked the whole street fair just to see what was going on, and there's a bunch of music. There are a couple different DJ stands. There's the Ferris wheel, there's that outdoor stage. There's also other food trucks out there. And I got a bunch of different freebies, and I'll show you those later. And then inside the festival, I was on main stage for the first part of the day, and then in the tent the rest of the night, but it wasn't really ever that busy. I think we only at most had maybe 10 people on the platform. And Kim Petras and Lizzo were the headliners for last night, and they both were really fun. Tonight is Paris Hilton and Remy Wolf. Rebecca Black is also playing, but I definitely am very excited for Paris. She's just iconic, and I've loved Paris Hilton ever since I was like in high school. Today ends at 11 instead of midnight, so a little earlier, but since the parade is going on, I have a feeling traffic is gonna be like really bad, so I'm gonna give myself like an hour and a half to get down there just in case. I feel like the main part of the festival is actually like the street fair, and then people just like pop in to see the headliners. That's what it seems like is happening. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing. My face is still messed up, but I can tell that it's getting better, which I mean, it's a good sign, I think. It is what it is. So I'm gonna finish getting ready, throw some glitter on my face, and then head out to the last day. Okay, listen, so from here on out till the end of the video, there is a smudge on my lens, and I did not notice it, and I'm very upset about it. So I apologize for that. Also, for the parade, I couldn't really get the framing right because it was bright as hell, and I couldn't even see the screen, so this is what I got. It's the Wednesday after Pride weekend, and I am happy to report that my face is mostly back to normal. I just have like a little remaining rash like around my eyes, so I'm still not wearing eye makeup, but the rest of my face is finally good, and my pillowcases are being sent back. And I searched allergies in the reviews, and it did pop up. Like, people were also waking up with swollen eyes and having allergic reactions. So good to know. Last day of Pride is, I think, kind of like the biggest day, the Sunday, because that's when the parade is. We didn't really have any people that needed ADA help, so I kind of just hung out all day and then watched Paris's performance, and it was so good and so much fun. And she's an icon, and I'm obsessed with her, and I love her so much, and I wish I could be her. Okay, so let's go over the pricing. All right, let's see. So they do have a pool party, and it is this year it was Saturday at the Hotel Ziggy, and it was a saltwater pool, and then they had a dance floor and DJ sets, full service bar and food. It was 21 and over, so that's something that you could buy tickets for. And then as far as single day passes to the actual like festival, we have Saturday single day was $105, and then Sunday also $105. For the GA 2-day, it was $172. For VIP, it was $376, and you get VIP viewing at the main stage, VIP access to the Friday night show, so you do get to go to that for sure without having to RSVP ahead of time. VIP restrooms, VIP bars, exclusive dining options, complimentary water stations, complimentary phone charging stations, which is interesting now that I'm reading that, because people kept asking us where the charging stations were, but I don't remember seeing any. And then you get fast pass access to participate in Weho Pride, Rainbow District bars all weekend long. The bars were popping off. Like, we could hear all the bars around us the whole weekend, and they were going crazy. Okay, so then there's a super VIP pass that's $763, where you get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then you get an exclusive lounge and a dedicated bar, complimentary meal voucher, which is redeemable anywhere in the festival or the Abbey during festival hours, concierge service, swag bag, premium viewing at the main stage, and also access to the Friday night. You can also get a 4-pack of 2-day tickets, and you save some money, so it's discount for that, and it's available for the weekend GA and VIP tickets. It doesn't say how much the discount is, but that's available. And the tickets are tiered, so the earlier ahead of time you buy them, the cheaper they are. So the ticketed portion is 18 and up, and then you have to be 21 and up for VIP. And then there are payment plans available when you're buying your tickets. And I think that is about it. I don't think there was any parking that was provided, and it took me on Sunday, it took me almost 2 hours to get there. And that is because once I exited off the freeway, a lot of streets are closed down for the parade. So it took me like 50 minutes to go 3 miles, which was hell. But I planned for it, so I wasn't late. So it is a pretty big hassle trying to get there, and you kind of have to just find street parking or garage parking, and then you're probably gonna have to walk. But the parade does span throughout like a really long area, so you can kind of find spots throughout the way if you're not going into the ticketed part of the festival. So let me show you the freebies that I got. Like I said, Saturday I just ran around outside at the street fair to see everything that I could get. First off, we got this UCLA health tote bag, and for pretty much everything you have to like follow their Instagram and or sign up for their email, and then I just like immediately unsubscribed. I got this fan, which is actually a really decent fan, and it clacks. So there's that. Sunscreen, sticker, another bag, tote bag. My friend actually works for this place, so she hooked it up. And there was this guy who came by who needed our assistance for ADA, and he gave us all these bracelets. He was really funny. He was an older gentleman, and he was such a good time. Some more stickers, some pins, a stress ball for those of you who are in crisis. Oh my god, my plant. Okay, so I also got oh no. Oh, I hope it's not dead. I forgot about you. So they were doing little like planters. So it's basically just in like a sauce cup, but I chose lavender mint. There was like cilantro and like other stuff you could choose. And basically I'm supposed to just keep this here in the sun, whoops, until it sprouts, and then I can repot it. So we'll see if I can get this to sprout. My bad. Okay, so then I got a couple chapsticks. Chapstick from UCLA Health, and then a Weho Pride chapstick here. California Naturals Daily Conditioner. I got a condom. There were condoms everywhere. Like bowls and bowls of condoms just out on tables, so condoms for everyone. McDonald's was a sponsor of the festival, so I got this little like glittery fries pin. I also ate a lot of free McDonald's french fries because they were giving them out as samples throughout the days, so that was nice. Some electrolytes, another sticker, a little phone wallet that like sticks on the back of your phone, a handy dandy notebook, cute little temporary tattoos, some mints, and a bag clip. It has a magnet. And then also there was a weed shop there, the Artistry. It's basically like I've been there. It's like a bar, but instead of a bar like with alcohol, it's weed. So you can go upstairs to their lounge and you can like smoke there, and then you can order food, and they also have like games and stuff, and they play music. So it's like a little like weed lounge. So I got this fanny pack, and there's a rolling tray, some Snoop Dogg rolling papers, and then an ashtray. So that's all as far as the freebies that I got. Oh, I forgot. So at some point during the day, So basically we have like the ADA platforms where it's kind of like elevated so that if someone's in a wheelchair, if they have to sit, they can see above everyone. So I was just like sitting on the platform because no one was there, and I was just hanging out watching whoever was performing, and I felt something wet on my head, which is concerning. So I like wiped, and a bird shit on my head. Yeah, which is kind of interesting because I don't ever remember this happening to me before, and it happened to me in Paris and it happened to me now. So it's happened twice in less than a year. So I don't know what that means. And there's nothing you can do because you're at a festival, so it's not like you can like really go wash up. So I just kind of like wiped it away and used sanitizer. So yeah. Anyway, up next, unless anything last minute comes up again, like me working Pride, I think it would be Warped Tour. So I will see you guys in that video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much for watching, and happy Pride.